Okay, I want to demonstrate a couple of the behavior toggling that we did in class, so you can kind of see what your end goal should look like. And we are not perfect either. It's always a work in progress. Whoa. So first we want to identify what a square stand is. Well, I like my fingers. So a true square stand, the legs should be perpendicular to the ground. The rear legs, we want the hocks perpendicular to the ground. You want the legs evenly apart. You can get your dog used to you handling the feet or them moving them on their own. Free stacking is definitely less intrusive, but hand stacking has its benefits. Good. The perpendicular hocks we want in almost every behavior, even our stretches. Down. All right, so the first behavior we did last night was the sit, the walk into a down, and then walk back into a sit. And that is going to look like this. No, down. Good. What I want in the down, oh, freebie. Elbows down. This foot should be under the tush, not in front of it and not too far behind it. I also want to feed so that the top line is level. Good. Then we are gonna, oh, you cheater. Sit. Good. Same thing, feed. Sit. So that the top line is nice and level. Leave it. Ready? Let's do that again. Come here. Sit. Down. Yes. Good. Sit. So for the dogs that can't quite do the crawl because it's uncomfortable for the back, this would be the subset below that. Down. They still have to use their core muscles to get back up and their back muscles into the sit position. We want this tush to maintain a sphinx appearance. So you get to look at Pistol's behind. Sit. Good. This foot's pulling out a little bit. I'd like it to tuck under a little bit better. So I'm going to correct her. Back. Sit. Nope. Sit. Good. Oh, it's popping out all the time, isn't it? Back, 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 back. Sit. Good. Also be very aware that your surfaces are not slippery. If you have throw carpets or yoga mats, those are very beneficial. I have a rubber floor, but they still seem to slip on it all the time. Sit. Yes. Down. Good. Now her other leg's splaying out. Look at it. Sit. Down. Oh, too far. Sit. Good. Down. Sit. Good. That is the sit into a down into a sit. Here. Now we're going to do the down into the stand. Minimal foot movement is ideal as well as a square posture. That will come with practice. Down. Good. Stand. Good. Down. Stand. You are looking for a fold back down. So she'll be rocking backwards and then rocking forwards. Good. Same thing, we want the elbows down. We don't want to play bow. If you're shaping both behaviors, they may offer the play bow a few times. Good. Same thing, you want to pay attention to what their stand posture is. Whoa. Hocks perpendicular, feet for the most part even with each other. Fidget sticks here, doesn't want to sit still. Good. Down. While we're in the down position, I wanted to demonstrate another stretch. Come here, especially for your older dogs. This can really help. Sit. Down. So see how she wants to be all crouchy? She's very muscle bound. That's okay. To help elongate her spine and stretch her out, I'm going to feed a little bit forward and I'm going to try to lower this roach. Yes. And I'm going to feel her back. I'm not pushing down. I'm feeling her back to feel her muscles moving. Good. Come here. Too slippery. Good. You don't want these feet to rotate forward like in a crawl, but you do want them to be nicely and tucked under the hip, and you would like the back to be as level as possible. Good. So those are a couple of the behavior changes that we're going to be doing as we go through. Some of you do know the sit into a pop stand. That'll be more advanced. Probably in class 3 we'll go through that. I've discovered how difficult that behavior can be for a lot of dogs, so I don't want to have it in the first class right off the bat.